Hello guys. So today I'm going to view a voice chat applications with everything hosting on a DGX Spark. So you may know that this is like a dev machine created by NVIDIA, and it has 128 gigabytes of RAM. So quite decent amount of RAM for AI related development. So here is the outline of the things. I will host the models on Ollama DGX Spark. The model I use is Queen 3.6 uh, 35B A3B. So the model is 35B, but there are only 3 billions parameter activated. So you still need enough VRAM to load the whole model, but when it run only 3 billions uh, parameters are activated, so it runs at speed like a 3 billion um, parameter models. So it generates like 330 or 40 token per second. So fast enough, I think, for chat applications. But we may try something smaller, like 1B, so the generation even faster. I will whisper for converting my voice to text, then send to the LM, and then in the when the LM respond with text, I will use Kokoro for text to speech back to us. So for the web interface, I will use some Bun with HTMX. So it is very easy to create an UI with this stack. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm not going to code this, but I'm going to write a spec, or at least use AI to write spec and give that to Cloud Code so it can create the application for us. So here you go. I'm going to use the Gemini to generate the spec. Help me create the PRD for uh, this POC application. Uh, um, my DJX Spark running Ollama default port. So all models, Whisper and Kokoro all running on DJX Spark. Host name. This is I need to specify the host name. GB1001. I also need to get the Kokoro API. So when I give the Swagger endpoint, then Cloud Code can call that to get other informations. For example, for Kokoro, it will get the voices. I will use this one, this alloy voice, for example. Um, Kokoro, yep, and whisper. Uh, on Yeah, I think that's it. So this one for UI, right? So the point is not seeing me live coding, but instead we will see if we can use this for a voice chat application if the response is fast enough. So here, this is I'm going to review this, but the application is simple enough. Then I think it will work. So user interface, yeah, how to talk, yeah, very simple. Whisper, exactly. So it has go to whisper and go to queen, then to Kokoro. Okay, I think that is enough. Actually, not queen. This one. Okay. Okay, so I will copy this. Okay, copy again. So Gemini is sometimes has issues with copying the text. So I'm going to go to my data lab and make a new directory. Does it voice chat should be 10, right? CD voice chat should be 10, and I will write the spec here. D. So when to remove that, not really important, but it will give squad informations to start implement the applications. So here on the left I have the GB10. So GB10 has everything we need ready. So Ollama PS, Web Queen up and running, Ollama and system CTL status, Kokoro, and it's running. And also Whisper is running. So yep, so we're ready. So I'm going to start cloud and just read the specs.md and uh, start planning the uh, execution. Split the implementation into phase to implement in multiple sessions, because if we do everything in one sessions, then it will get if the context is filled, then the agent is not very efficient. So this will take a while. So, but I think the app is simple enough. Then you can wait for it. Okay. So I'm going to create CD lab voice chat. So this one for Git or for terminal access. So what code is reading? I'm going to go to this one to show you how it works. My idea is that I already know that this is me or my UI. So this is Whisper. Whisper will probably have text back to us, and then we have our with Ollama, and this one will click here to the text, and then we have also on the GB10 that would be Kokoro for text to speech. So a lot of route trip, yeah. So I think if we can handle everything inside the server, so put the Bun server inside GB10, that would be faster. But anyways, let's try this. Yep, and oh, there's 7. Okay, so my workflow is quite simple. I will need to start a new session. So new and start the phase 10. Okay, check the plan MD and start phase 0. So it will start and implementing phase 0. So go back to the application. So I think this is not ideal, but for example, yep, for example, if we can uh, handle something like this, so this is like external service. Let me, okay, and this is the maybe the Bun server also here. So when we send the voice here, then this one uh, will go to whisper, go to then okay, then get this to go to Ollama, get the text, and also go to Kokoro and back, and then go back here. So that would be simpler and faster, I guess. So maybe when you have like a spa here, then you can put the server inside GB10. Or I can still put this one inside GB10 too, but let's try with setting the Bun server on my machine. And this is on GB10. They are on the same Tailscale network. Okay, quite fast. So let's try localhost. I don't think there's anything meaningful now. Oh, still. Oh god. Phase 0 is done. Okay. It ran and it works. Okay. Clear. Yeah. So maybe I go ahead and phase 1 because it seems there isn't much text here. So the contact is not filled. I can try go to phase 1 here. After this, I will start a new session to start with the fresh context. Okay, so this one, right? So we have 3000 up already, and it is now writing the file, right? We have the skeleton of the applications. Next, let's see. Let's try inspect. Okay, I don't think it's working now, but we can always check the plan on to see what are the phase. Phase 1 is backend skeleton, phase 2 audio capture, phase 3 STT. So I think these phases are quite simple. Audio capture after phase 2, I can like start phase 3 and to phase 5 in one session, I guess, because the logic is quite simple. Because at phase 5, then we can test the application already. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Just continue. So that's it. So this is phase 1. Okay, cool. Phase 1 is done. Then I'm going to uh, start a session, check the progress, and start phase 2. So as mentioned, this phase are really quick because mostly backend logic. calling API. So I think we can have the application ready uh, very quickly. So let's wait for it to implement phase 2. Then I don't think we need phase 6 or phase 7. Just phase 5 is okay. All right. Okay. It is checking the application and the port, and sure enough, they they're running. So you see that it's checking phase 2 is done. So phase 3, maybe I can start phase 3 here. So it depends on the number of contacts, the tokens in the context. You see, sometimes I think I see it appears here. So, um, but you can judge from the output text here, which is not a lot, and this project is quite small, nothing massive. So I can like implement a few phases in one session. Okay, so it is testing Whisper, I guess. Okay, just like accept. Yes. Okay, so Whisper return 500. Something is wrong. Maybe I need to show no CTL Whisper. Sorry, wrong password. So I'm not sure. No error. Okay, something is wrong here. All right. What's wrong? Sulfide. Okay. So maybe Cloud Code is passing an invalid file. But anyways, we can tell it to like do not try to generate a file and test the server, because this is Whisper is already running and has been processing audio for me, so I'm sure this works. Yeah, but sometimes Cloud Code would do extensive tests to verify the API works, and sometimes it got tripped in a loop. I cannot get out of that. So that is where I need to jump in and tell it to stop and assign another task. Okay. Okay, it's well it loves doing something complicated. So let me see, average. Nope, because the input data is invalid. Skip this test. Continue with the uh, skip this test. Okay, I can give this error to Asian, so it may have some more context. But uh, yeah, so the more this error message is very important. So giving this, then It may have information to fix the error. So phase 2 is done. So check the progress and start phase 4 and 5. Phase 4. Okay. So we are almost done. Okay. Is it working? Okay, cool. Uh, hello, hello. So this is whisper is working. Or maybe we don't whisper at all. If you use Chrome, for example, you can use the browser text to speech, which is very decent. And also on mobile, you can use for example Android text to speech of the device is very good. So if you use that, you save yourself a round trip to the Whisper server. But anyways, let's let's try this. Um, okay. Praise for seem to be good enough. So it is calling Ollama. Okay, so this is where it calls Ollama to get the response before sending to Kokoro. Okay, okay. So I usually use the never ask because I'm lazy, but that is a risk you need to be aware of. Yeah. So it seems I have another session. Okay, this one is not calling anything. Let's try. So you can see that Ollama is currently seem to be quite busy. So we still have enough RAM left. So that is not an issue. Hmm. I see. Let me see. P and okay, nothing major. Okay. So on the server, on the GB10 server, things seems to be quite normal. Okay. Let me try. Where does the need and speak? Hmm. Not sure. Why? Reasoning model. I think we need to disable thinking and speak to full. Okay. Um. I want to set no to set it. Please continue, but set thinking to false while calling. Um, so by disable thinking, then it will make the response much faster. Yeah, you can see that it's only 0.28 seconds versus like 130 seconds. Okay, so I need to turn off this edge stop. Sure. Service up. Okay. Okay, cool. I think we are going to be able to test the applications. Okay. So it seems well, we don't test French because I don't know French. And Whisper is particularly good with English, but for other language, the quality I haven't tested. For Vietnamese, for example, is very bad in my experience. maybe there's some optimizations or some setup would help the speech to text on certain language. Okay, phase 4 is done. Okay, so I think phase 5, TTS integrations, clear. So last phase, please continue with phase 5. Not sure why does it need ang speak, because that was I'm not sure. Kokoro itself can generate the audio for us. Okay. And let's try this. So this not running. Just wait for a bit. Okay, so it is like it need to read the project again. Okay. Okay, seems almost ready, and we are going to be able to test it very shortly. Okay, nice. What does it do? Okay. So it is testing the testing the audio generation endpoint. Mm. Is using WAV, which may cause may have some issue with a large file. But anyways, yeah. Okay. So we have MP3 2 seconds. So it doesn't seem very instant, but let's try. Let's try and see where we can. Okay. Okay. Cool. So let's try this. Okay. Okay. So let me try to chat with the server. Hello, Whisper Finder. Okay. Hello, how are you doing? Wow, that is very impressive. I hope you can hear it, but it feels like instant. So let me try something. Continue the conversations. Mm. I'm building a web applications, but I don't know where to start. Can you help? I see the post to Whisper. It seems it has some problems, but on the way back, it is very fast. I'm not sure. Strong. Uh, must be something wrong. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, cool. Nice. I can I don't see a button to stop it. But I think we can limit the output character to make sure the message is short, so the generation is faster. And that is where we start with phase 6. Okay, so let's see what do we have in phase 6. Measure. Okay, uh, clear. I check the plan. Be and start phase 6. One thing to optimize is to limit YAML output to uh, 100 character. So it has a mechanism to limit the number. I'm not sure token of characters. So, but if we can limit this, then we can reduce the LM generation of the response and make it instant. Go to Whisper and no, make it instantly go to Kokoro. Kokoro is really fast and it reply back to us very quickly. Okay. Yeah, so it is benchmarking the call on various API. Okay. hmm Yeah, sounds good. I think we can when test the speed. You can see that the first message it was very fast, which is very impressive. I didn't think it could be that fast. Mhm. Anyways, if you don't have a DGX Spark, you can plug into a Whisper API, and for LM you can use Open Router, which is I use it a lot to get access to models that I cannot run. Okay, so it seems phase 6 is ready. Okay, all right. Where's the capital of Japan? Okay, nice. Press server. Okay, so I think we have really real-time chat with an LM, which is cool. I'm not sure how to use it, but something like you can create a chatbot and chat for fun without worrying about the API cost. Okay, okay. Uh, this is really fast, less than a second. So phase 6 is done. Cool. Okay, so we need to run it. Run. Uh, Hello, how are you today? Okay. Instantly. Okay. What is the capital of Japan? You see that the response is instantly. And since we cap the response token or character, so the generation on LM very very fast. Let's try something. Um, I don't know. Asking it for opinion. Um, what do you think software developer will do when the AI getting so good? Do you have proof for that? You see, it is quite awesome, and you can use this. Maybe you want to improve something on this, like you can have a continuous stream of audio and detect the pause and send to the server. But this is like good enough for me, so the chat it is instantly, which is very nice. Um, can you write a haiku? Okay, cool. So that's it. Hopefully, this video show you that the capability of a small DGX Spark server, where you can have a TGI, have a LM running. Queen 3.635B is a very capable model. I use it a lot with open code to generate code. And also you can see that it's a mixture of expert model. So it can work with text, image. I'm not sure about video, um, but it has vision capability. And you can see that I can run Kokoro, which generate uh, text to speech very fast. And you can see that I have this API. I'm running Flux. So this is like a full pipeline you can use to generate audio, image, and also have enough uh, RAM to run LM for your coding work and other things like this chatbot. So hope you have fun with the video. I will put this on GitHub, so if you prefer, if you want, you can have a look at that and maybe customize to uh, to create something more suitable for your project. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.